Welcome back to A Touch of Blue Studio, where you're invited to join me today with Drawing with Grandma. Today we are going to work on a little bunny rabbit. And again, like we've done with other drawings of animals, is to begin with the shape of the head and ears and the placement of the body as the first step in developing a drawing. You'll want to draw lightly as you shape the head and create the unique shape of the particular animal that you're studying. This bunny has an oval head, and then I took the nose out just a little bit. You can see that placing the ears and the nose in the correct position has helped me to place the eye where it belongs. And the placement of the eye on animals is very important because animals are so different from each other that in order to create the likeness of a particular animal, the placement of the eye, the size of the eye, the shape of it in relation to the nose and the ears is really going to help with creating that likeness. So now I've developed the eye. I am starting to block in forms and shapes within the unique animal. Here he's got a lot of hair, of course, that lays in particular directions, and so I want to block in the shading, the dark and light contrasts, and to try to accurately shape those ears. There's one ear in front of the other, so it's, you want to try to distinguish those two. Now I can block in the placement of some of the bulk of hair and shape his head the way I want, to add some whiskers and some unique touches that will help to make it even look more like a little bunny rabbit. I want to continue using drawing techniques to create the illusion of the hair and the fullness of it, the light hairs and the dark hairs. We want to really focus on the eye because that will help give the animal expression and will make the drawing more interesting if we make it a little bit realistic and add some life to the bunny. I thought it would be fun today to do our first addition of color in one of our drawings. So here you can see that I have watercolor, and watercolor is a wonderful medium to start when you learn to paint and just to add a little bit of color to your drawings. Here I'm only going to use brown, and you can see that there are 3 browns that I'm dipping into. It is the reddish brown, it is a medium brown, and then there's a really dark brown. And as I'm studying the photo of the bunny that I'm using to draw this, I want to study the changes of dark to light browns as I develop this bunny. I don't need to use a lot of different colors right now. I just want to study the range of browns to help make my drawing a little bit more complete and more lifelike. And then gradually I can add some more colors, if I want to. I could layer some yellow in there, some just to give him some warmth. But right now I'm just going to use the browns, and I wash it over, and my drawing shows through because watercolor is transparent. So I can see a lot of my drawing marks and the dark and lights of the strokes and line variation come through with the watercolor. Now that I've done the wash of the 3 browns, I'm going to go with a little bit of a sharper brush and work on individual hairs and trying to add some little details that will just make it more interesting and finished looking. And you can take this as far as you want. You could just work for hours on developing this. But remember, these are just sketchbook studies, just to practice your technique and to develop your skills in both drawing and now painting studies. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing some of your work as you practice animals and other subjects that we'll be focusing on very soon. Here I wanted just to add a little bit of atmosphere to the bunny and adding a little bit of blue to contrast with that beautiful brown range. Enjoy your studies. Come back to Drawing with Grandma.